Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And right into the shift. Scooped up. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Braun on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Polanco, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So let's take. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to right center. On the move is Braun. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In is Christian Yelich. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in to second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Sano has a play, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. We are still scoreless. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Now the 2-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The first baseman.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. From the stretch.
Ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's going.
Runner goes for second in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
That's outside.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Justin Smoke.
The first baseman, Justin.
Now the pitch.
1-0. Ball, that's inside.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone just to the way he pitches.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Batting 6.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Omar Narvaez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Two and one. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. And now the Twins pitcher, Jose Barrios, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Grounder down the line at third, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Pitch is popped up. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 2 out, nobody on. Base hit into right center.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brandon Woodruff, and they'll need him to get something going here. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Down to 3-1.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should. Stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Rosario is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Jimenez.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arraez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Yelich on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Smoke. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Smoke, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Third baseman number 2,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, 0-1 count. The pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate now, Jose Barrios, as he'll show bunt and come up empty at strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets foul. No one out with a runner at second. And now a pitch that hits him here. But hang on. They're going to say he went after it, and that's strike 3.
Kepler.
In now, Max Kepler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
On a line to shortstop. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kepler patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now back, the pitcher, Woodruff.
Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
To the plate now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Road. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. In the dirt here, 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura. No hits to this point. Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Freddie Peralta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Freddie.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Peralta features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
The 1-2. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Twins get a run on 2 hits. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Justin Smoke. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
That misses. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Luis Urias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Jeffers, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Here it comes, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Jose Barrios, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Garcia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Max Kepler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tyler Clippard comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. He's running. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the move again from first. On the ground up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Jed Jerko will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Justin Topa has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Justin Showtime.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. Now here it comes.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he hits one on a line to left field. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Luis Arias. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Barehanded on the hop. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Twins are in front, 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor May will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Marwin Gonzalez is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Avisail Garcia.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Three and 0 now. May, 30 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready now, Christian Yelich, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. scoring on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 3-0 pitch. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Sergio Romo enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Standing in now, Luis Urias. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses with it, 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We've played 8 full. Twins lead it 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.P. Fireisen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Marwin Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Now back, the center fielder, Matt Kepler.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Nothing further in the Minnesota ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They trail it here 3-2. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Striding in, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Kepler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Digging in, Manny Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Minnesota rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Jose Barrios is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.